People always say that one of the biggest, of the greatest conquest of the human civilization of is the freedom of thought. We are free to think and to say almost anything, provided that we express this freedom of speech in the ways that our constitution allows us to have. Well, recently a book has been published in my country where the freedom of speech and of thought was intended as freedom of hate anyone we want to. The author of this book is a notorious homophobic, and he wrote that since we live in a democracy, if we are all free, there must be freedom of hating anyone we want to. And this freedom of hating people, must be protected by the Constitution and by the whole nation, because hate is necessary when there are people like gay people and transsexual people who have to be hated to find the right place, their hidden place in this society. But I think this is shameful and very, very obnoxious. It's horrible. It's one of the worst things we have to endure in a democracy. I don't think that the freedom of speech in any state of the world must be protected and guaranteed by the Constitution, because hatred is not a democratic feeling. It leads to chaos and prevarication and violence in our society. That's not just because sexual minorities must be protected, or because they have to be free of living their life without being judged. It's even difficult and wrong, this hate, for all the rest of society. If anyone is free to write insults and to hate some people, then we are legitimate. We are allowed to hate anyone we want to, and to um, being aggressive, even verbally aggressive to anyone. This is not democracy. This is not intelligence and sensibility, sensibility towards other people. This is completely wrong, because if we hate, we create danger. We create a toxic climate, a toxic ambient, a toxic society. And we protect ignorance, because hatred is always the fruit, the consequence of ignorance and stupidity. When we don't understand the freedom of a person, of another human being, when we think we can hate him or her just because he or she is different from us, then we are expressing our ignorance, our stupidity. We don't want to know this person. We don't want to be like him. We don't feel he or she is like us, so we just refuse to know this person better. And we started to refuse his or her existence. We want to hate him or her. Well, we cannot just assume that hatred may be a democratic feeling. It is not. And I think it is right to forbid this kind of feeling in expressing our own thought about human nature in general and about other citizens. It's okay to hate someone in private inside of us. Maybe someone who hated us before or who hurt us, who insulted us, who harmed us, and made us feel sad or angry, etc. It's okay to hate, but it's not okay to advertise this hating. It's not okay to want to um, officially protect um, this kind of hating. It's not okay because we cannot just hate something we don't want to know better or we don't want to accept in our world. This is not democracy. I think the author, the writer that wrote this in this book, is completely stupid and too ignorant to express his opinion about any other social minority. Thank you for listening to me and see you in the next video.